Hi, welcome to some ideas using 2.5-inch strips with GourmetQuilter. I'm SusanClaire, the GourmetQuilter, and we've been working on quite a few ideas. There's a total of 20 of these ideas that we're doing, and this is actually idea number 19, so we are so close to having so much fun that we're just going to have to stop soon. So if you've already signed up on GourmetQuilter.com to receive the ideas for 20 projects or ideas with 2.5-inch strips, you would have a pattern something like this to download and print. Otherwise you could go to GourmetQuilter.com and have a look and see if it interests you. So I've already gone ahead. This time we're making just a small project this time, a little card wallet. We all carry cards these days, whether it be licenses, whether it be credit cards, whether it be payment cards, whether it just be a nice gift card. I thought it would be such a nice thing to give somebody a gift of a gift card in a little card wallet. How nice is that? So again, starting out with some 2.5-inch strips, we can just make something as quick and easy as this. It's kind of fun. As I said, it would make a lovely gift, or just for yourself, in your pocket, in your bag, wherever. So I'm going to go ahead now and just show you. We just need some small amounts of fabric for this one. So I've just used a single fabric for the lining rather than strips, because I didn't want extra seams in something like that, and I've used a super thin, soft batting in there just to give it a little bit of something. It needed a little bit of body, so I've just gone with something that's really soft that won't make bulk on the seams and things like that. So initially we just need to make the little pocket pieces, and they've got a little top stitch along there. So really this is straightforward. We put the batting behind the lining, and then right sides together we're going to put the pocket front so that we can stitch down there. We'll do all this. Just a regular 1/4-inch seam allowance. So sometimes these little projects might seem just little, but they might make a huge difference to someone else. I would love to receive a gift card in a little card wallet. Or a wallet without a gift card. So I've just pressed that there, and now we just want to press the lining to the inside. It seems to work best if you press that seam first with the fabric, and then we're just going to do a line of top stitching, probably about 1/8 of an inch away, or it could be 1/4 of an inch away. It doesn't really matter, just something to hold that edge nice and firm there. And that was super hard. That's our pocket. We now have two. I've already got one prepared here. I'm making mine different colours. Then we need to have a piece of the batting and the piece of lining for the so this is the inside of the wallet there, and the little pockets are going to just sit on top with the raw edges even on the sides there, and there's a nice little gap in between. And then we just need to, so we can just sit that there for the moment. Then we need to make the outside. So the outside has got a little piece here that acts as a little spine, so that's kind of neat. So we've just cut one of the strips a bit narrower so that we can do that, and we just need to join these up, but we need to leave a gap because we're going to have to sew it, turn it all out. So I'm suggesting you leave a gap on one of these joins here. So you want to leave a largish gap, so maybe 2 to 3 inches, so that we can turn the whole thing out. Other than that, we just want to sew our seams, so we'll go ahead and I'll just do that. So I've left a gap in this seam, and I'm just doing the other short end of it. And now we can press all that. So I found it works best to press the seam into the spine. And then on this side here, we're going to press it as if it's stitched. So we want that just to be in a straight line, so that that 1/4 inch that we would normally stitch in the seam is pressed, so that we can come back later and stitch that closed. And if we put the little pressed line in now, it does make it so much easier later on to do that. So we've got all this together. I'm just going to give it a little press together. It doesn't really do anything except somehow it just sits better. And now we need to put this right sides together. So I'm matching my blues and my whatever that colour is. together, right sides together. So we've got a little bit of the batting on the back, we've got this piece with our gap on top, and so these little seam lines here for the spine should match up with where those pockets come in. That should all fit nicely, and then we just need to sew all the way around. Because we've left our gap, we can do it this way. So I'll go ahead and stitch all the way around. So I've gone ahead, I've stitched all the way around my edge. I'm just going to clip my corners now, so that those corners, they're going to be a little bit bulky at the corner, but if we just clip them, it just helps a little bit. So don't cut your stitching, just the corner. And then we're ready to turn that out the right way. So we just want to turn it against the backing here, so that the pockets and everything stay in place, because they're already in the right place. We'll just get that out, and then we can push those corners out. You may have a little tool. I have a trusty pencil that works for me. So because we've got this little gap here, we can pop something in just to push those corners out as best we can. I think they're going to look pretty good actually. And we're going to be top stitching and things as well, so that'll all help. And just one more to go. And then I like to just run something around the seam on these little projects. It just wants to bow out a little bit, and this just all helps when we come to press it if it's kind of pushed out against the seam itself. So now I'm just going to press all that. Everything is looking basically okay. It just needs flattening a little bit. It almost seems a little bit weird to have a little bit of batting in a wallet. However, they're actually very nice to use with just that little hint of softness, if it's something really soft like that. I've been using a wallet for a long time that I made that has just a super thin batting like this one in, and it's actually just quite tactile really. So that's all looking pretty good. So now, because our seams that these pockets here pretty much match up where that spine comes round, we can actually go ahead now, because that's sitting nicely over there and we had pressed it and everything, we can just do a line of top stitching close to the folded edge on either side. This is the one we have to do because of the gap, but if we do both it looks really nice. So all the way along from top to bottom, just close to that edge on the red there. So just try and make sure it's staying straight. And it should avoid the pocket, because the pocket's sitting just inside. So I'll come back and do the other side as well. So that's looking pretty good. It's inside where our pockets sit there. So the only other thing now is to go all the way around and do a little line of top stitching, maybe 1/8 of an inch, no more than 1/8, because you've got to leave plenty of room to get cards in and out. So I'll go ahead and do that, because really we're just about done. All the way around. Just about back to the beginning. Back stitch to finish off. Just need to snip a few little threads off here, and we are just excited to have already a little project. Great for using up small bits and pieces. You could match it to one of the bags. Perhaps the little pocket on the string could have a wallet inside it. That would be pretty amazing, so that I could buy the chocolate with my card while I'm out to fill my pocket on the string. So I'm just going to fold that over now and press it, and it kind of looks cute with that little spine on it. You could make it in quite masculine colours, it'd be quite nice for that as well. So the little cards fit in quite nicely. So that is our little card wallet. Great idea for a gift on its own, a gift with a gift, just a great idea. So that was the card wallet idea. That was number 19. We have one more project to go, so I will see you again with project idea number 20.